Apollo-Lycaos and Demon. It all started 3 months ago, on the night of my 20th birthday. Everything was amazing. The birthday party that my pack threw for me, the wild party with the humans, the presents, the women. Everything was perfect. Until I went to sleep. Flashback. I was walking in a forest, one that looked magical. What surprised me was that the only sound that I could hear was the sound of a running water. A river. I followed the noise as I looked around in utter awe, mesmerized by the beauty of the magical forest, by the trees that are greener than any trees I ever saw, flowers that I've never seen before, but God knows that they are breathtaking, are covering the ground, beautiful beyond words, colors that can't be reproduced not even by the best painter in the world. When I reached the sound of the water, I froze. The river looks like liquid gold. On the other side of the river are what I can only assume that are butterflies, but bigger, flying from flower to flower, as if they are playing catch. But that's not the only thing that had me frozen. Sitting next to the gorgeous, golden river, was a huge, black majestic wolf, who was drinking from it. He calmly turned around, and I was once again shocked by the intensity of his blue-gray eyes. The color seemed to switch between blue and gray, and God is my witness that I haven't seen such a bright blue. Demon. He calls my name in a deep and husky voice, and the power that's dripping from it sends shivers down my spine. I heard powerful voices, alpha voices, but none compares to this. Now I know that I should have pushed him in the river and let him drown. But yeah, too little too late. What am I doing here? What's this place? I managed to ask after I came back from my days, and he sat on his back paws, examining me without saying a word. I was getting angry by the way he examined me, as if I'm less than him, and by his lack of response. I'm not known for my patient skills. But how do you express your anger when you're standing in front of a 10-foot-tall wolf? Let me answer that one for you. You can't. You don't. But that doesn't mean that I can't use my best quality. Sarcasm. I know I'm handsome, but you're not my type. I don't play for that team. So, could you answer my question so we can both go our separate ways? I throw a huge fake smile at the end, the sarcasm in my voice and on my face visible from the sweet heaven. You need to learn your place, boy. Okay, I will admit that the very, very, very deep, commanding and scary voice made my heart stop for a second, but my tongue itched. As usual. The place where I'm now. No can do. You wouldn't tell me. I suppress a laughter at the face that he made, and the frustrated growl that escaped his throat. Scary, but I won't ever admit. For the name of me, why you? I think we got ourselves a big, scary, crazy wolf. Mr. Wolf, I should head back home. Mommy and Daddy wouldn't be so happy if they would find out that I'm talking to strangers. I say with a fake smile and fake cheery voice, and he looks at me with his gray eyes like I just grew another head. Well, he's the one that acts and talks all crazy. I turn around to go, but again, a scary growl froze me in place. Maybe I'm pushing it. Just maybe. I turn back around and I'm welcomed by an 11-foot-tall wolf. Is it me or he's growing bigger as he gets angrier? Even though I'm a very curious person, I don't think that I necessarily need to know that information, so I decide to shut up. Do you know who I am? Damn, the guy can yell. His voice echoed through the whole forest. I did ask you, but you never gave me an answer. And now, I'm not sure that I want to find out anymore. Can wolves roll their eyes? Didn't know that. But apparently he can. I make a note to myself to ask him how he does it. It would piss my dad's beater off. And they say that gods don't suffer. He says in a frustrated tone, and I bite my tongue hard to suppress a laughter. Now, have you heard of Apollo-Lycaos? I look at him and try to rummage through my brain. History classes. I should have paid more attention, but it's not my fault that Laura has a D cup. I mean, no normal human being would be able to concentrate with those kind of breasts next to high. I asked you a question. The big wolf interrupted my sweet memory of Laura, and I sigh in defeat. No. Never heard about the guy. He looks at me shocked, and I look at him puzzled. Who the hell is the guy? Ask me about Christopher Columbus. That I know. The god of wolves. He states proudly. Cool. But I'm pretty sure that the guy doesn't know me, so I'm pretty sure that he'd be okay if we don't give a crap about each other. I say as I carefully look around to see if there's no magic door, a tunnel, or an exit sign, anything that can get me out of here. He does know you. Now is my turn to look at him shocked. The god of wolves knows me? How cool is that? You're looking at him, genius, he says as he rolls his eyes again, and I look at him, then I bend on a side to look behind him. It's kind of hard to believe him. He has the looks, but the crazy talk makes me doubt it. Just making sure that no one else is around. No offense. His head falls down in surrender, and again, I suppress a laughter. Now, could you tell me what I'm doing here, Your Majesty? I succeed to make him growl again, but this time I didn't want to. But how should I know how to address the god of wolves? He's not a king. Maybe I should have asked. Well, too late now. Let's get this over with. That would be a pretty great idea, so I shut up and give him an agreeing look, not wanting to drag this more than it's necessary. You've been chosen, he says in a deep, husky voice, making me double over in laughter. The chosen one. Sorry. I managed to say through the hysterical laughter while I wipe my tears. These will be a rough couple of hundred of years, he says like he's in pain, and I do my best to stop laughing, but he's making it hard for me. The face that he's making. God damn, it's precious. After a couple of minutes of him staring me down and me laughing my ass off, I managed to stop. Sorry, but you can't blame me. You see, there's a movie where this guy says, "Shut up." And I did. The Golden River literally started shaking, and his roar echoed the forest once again. As I said, you've been chosen. The universe chose you. Maybe you've wondered why your fur is pure gold, why you're bigger and stronger than every wolf there is, why you don't have an inner wolf. He looks at me expectantly, and I shake my head. Not really. I mean, I love the attention. Chicks practically come from other countries to see me, see if they're my mate. Everyone fears me, and that makes wonders to my ego. But yeah, not really. Now, all that's in his grey-blue eyes is exasperation. Well, he asked. I answered. Anyway, you've been chosen and I've been cursed, he says as a sad fact, and I bite my inner cheek to suppress my laughter. Meaning? I ask for more infos, and he sighs and turns around to go back by the amazing river. After he drinks some water, and calms down, he turns around. Meaning that I'll be watching you. We'll be one. You know how others has their spirit animal? Their inner wolf? You have to know that. Please tell me that you know that. He practically begs me to tell him that I know that. What the actual fuck? I'm not stupid, of course I know that. If I don't have one, it doesn't mean that I don't KN. I know. Now he's annoying me. Well, Wolf never knows with you, so I had to ask. But as I was saying, the universe chose to curse me by making me your guardian. The last word seemed like it hurt him to say it, and I chuckle. Couldn't help it. And as you know, the others don't really communicate with their wolf, not verbally. They sense each other, feel what the other feels, but not talk. Well, unfortunately we'll be able to do that. All the time. And I'll be watching over you all the time. He sighs hard as if he's feeling sorry for himself. Are all gods never mind? So you can hear what I'm thinking, and see my every move? Yes. As I said. Unfortunately. He emphasizes the last word, and now I'm praying to God that it's just some figment of my imagination. Better crazy than having an audience while I fuck. So let me get this straight. You'll know when I'll jerk off? Or fuck? I ask terrified, because I don't do threesomes. I do threesomes, but with 2 women. But it wouldn't be like he would really be there, but he'll be in my head. You're disgusting. And no, I'll go away. I refuse to witness that. He says with disgust in his voice, and I think he also gagged. But what if some chick tries to suffocate me with her breasts? You said you'll guard me. How will you do it if you're gone? I ask as I barely muffle my laughter, and he sighs hard in defeat again. I always sense when you're in danger. But if that happens, I'm seriously considering not to interfere. I want another guardian. I stay determined, and he rolls his eyes. And I want to guard someone else. But here we are. And I'm the damn god of wolves. Do you have any idea what an honor that is? Anyone else would kill to be guarded by me. This happens once in hundreds of thousands of years. He yells exasperated, and I have a feeling that he'll flip soon. Damn, I'm special. I knew it. I fist bump the air, and he groans and shakes his head, causing his jet black fur to move in waves. Damn, that's some beautiful fur. Go. Just go. Just go. His